Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reviewing the toauto DS90. It has a pretty fast heat up time for its price. I got it for around $40 at the time, I think. It's ESD safe. Has a nice dial here. Also has a screen. It comes with the sponge included with this. Also comes with solder. Could be useful. Well, it is useful. It comes with this solder sucker. And it had something to hold the solder over there, but I didn't actually put it on because I felt that I could just hold it myself. I've tested this out. I think it's a pretty good soldering station. By the way, this is not sponsored. Okay, so we're going to be desoldering the small board off here, just as like a test. Also, at the end of the video, I'll display the link. Sorry about that. At the end of the video, I'll display the link, but if you guys could help me, I'm trying to make a tech video off Temu products that I get for free. I'm gonna make that one next if I could get it. But it's only at the time of posting. Sorry, my camera holder isn't pretty solid. Let me find something to hold it. Okay, so let's get started. As I was saying, I'm gonna make my next video on the Temu products that I get for free. This was not from Temu, obviously it's pretty good quality. I actually got it off Walmart, but I think it's available off Amazon. So first we'll start by letting it heat up. Make sure, wait, the camera can't get that, can it? Make sure you start by tinning your iron. That's how you, it's not hot enough, it's not melting the solder, that's how you know it's not hot enough. Okay. I just waited for a little bit. Let me turn on this fan because I don't have a fume extractor. Sorry about that noise, let me lower it. I'm in a well-ventilated area, so it's pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna open the curtains because that's not a good idea. Being next to a window is always a good idea. Okay. I think it should be well heated by now. So we're going to start by tinning our iron. Not melting the solder, so it comes with lead-free solder. Lead-free solder is generally a little harder to work with due to the higher melting temperature. Not recommended for beginners. I don't have flux on me right now. I probably should have had it on me. So, sorry about the wait. Let me pause this. I'll get back to you when it's ready. Okay, it's hot enough. Also, I forgot to mention, make sure you're working on a non-flammable surface. Like, I'm using a silicone mat. Should be hot enough right now. So I'm going to start by cleaning the tip. So first you gotta, as you can see, because it is on the budget side, it doesn't melt like really quickly. I should have used a bigger tip. Also, that's another problem with this. Swapping out the tips is not really fun when it's hot. So it's kind of hard because you gotta unscrew the bolt, take out the tip, and while it's hot, that's not really a good idea. Okay, it's melting. That's good. That's the solder. Also, make sure you guys have flux on you. It's a really useful tool. Well, item. Tinning the tip helps melting bigger solder joints. It's not sticking. Sorry, it just dropped on the circuit board. I hope that didn't damage it. It's not like I'm going to use that whole thing anyway. I'm only going to use the parts on this. This one's a donor. Okay, so now tinning, because the tip has some solder on it, it's easier usually to desolder this. Also, this is a solder sucker that came with. Yeah, this tip is very small. That makes the heat conduction less. It's struggling to melt it. I'm gonna add some solder, that usually helps. As you can see, there's a diode connected to these two solder joints. No, that didn't really help. I might switch to a bigger tip, which I probably will, but we'll see if it's really bad. Oh, I should also, before you start anything, clean off with isopropyl alcohol. Make sure it's dry though, before you start, or else isopropyl alcohol is also flammable, so make sure it's dried. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna switch out the tips. Okay, so once switching the tip, you unscrew this bolt right here. It's still kind of hot. Then it's not like burning hot, well it is, but as long as you don't hold it for too long. Then you remove that, the bolt. You take that cover part off. And then this is the tip itself. Take that off. This, by the way, is the heating element. Okay, so let's put the tip back. Oh, by the way, the tips are included with the iron. Okay. I'm gonna be trying this tip. So first we're gonna put it on the heating element. Take this part. And then put that there, bolted it back on. Okay, see? Success. Okay, turned it back on. I'm gonna go wet the wet sponge, because I forgot to do that. I usually just use a coil. Okay, so I'm back. So you're gonna wanna place some solder on the tip and let it melt. See how much better this one's working. Wait, let me angle the camera in a better position. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do this. I think that's a lot better. Okay. So, we're going to be turning the iron. Well, turning the tip, actually. And then I'm going to clean it off with the coil and the wet sponge to remove any oxidation. Okay, this hip is turned, it's nice and ready to go. So we're gonna heat here up. I think this board might be using leaded solder, that might be the problem, but leaded solder is usually easier to work with. Also, so if you see burn marks on the board, that means the iron is too hot. Way too hot. Not way too hot, just too hot. At the time I'm posting this, there's 2 hours until for me to do that. You guys could just skip the end and skip this part if it makes it boring. Actually, I'll just cut it.